Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by the boy, Auntie Heidi and Charlie Biagio. She comes to us from the town of Halloween, stands 6 feet under and weighs 13 black cats. She is the Pumpkin Queen, Savanna. And your opponent, accompanied by Cam Richie from the Manchester State, weighing 185 pounds, he is Primo, the Tribecca!
Jack Farmer, I am excited to watch this one because I have a hunch that Sage Supreme is going to dole out a whole lot of punishment to El Primo, Henio, Tribecca.
Well, this one is one for the people who have been fans of Santino Brothers for a long time. Of course, Primo has some history with the Void and some history with Biagio. Now Biagio finds himself outside of the ring supporting Sage Sin, someone who very well known to the Santino Brothers family.
Absolutely, very well known to the Santino Brothers family, but also well known to the death match and pain levels of wrestling. I mean, listen, she has absolutely, she's taken light bulbs to the head. She's gone through tables. She has gone through, plate glass. A little match with, Muscles Magoo over here. El Primo Tribecca is not going to seem very painful to her in comparison.
Well, Muscles Magoo, obviously someone who has been training at Santino Brothers, and if you want to find yourself in the ring, if you want to follow the dream and see if you really have what it takes, I definitely recommend go to www.santinobros.net and figure out when the next beginner classes are training. They have classes for all different experience levels. Go to www.santinobros.net now and find out how you can also live the dream.
Right. Primo is not living the dream right now because he just got a little whacked in the head there by Sage Supreme.
Well, this summer, Sage will be celebrating 9 years in the ring in wrestling, so she's been around. She's seen a lot. She's done a lot. You talk about the violent past she has, but let's not cut her any. Let's not discount it at all. She also knows how to wrestle. She also knows how to get it done without the light bulbs.
Absolutely. Now, here's the question. Why is Dom Kubrick out here?
Kubrick? Dom Kubrick? You've got Sage out here with half the locker room.
Listen. Sage is trying to make it work with her friends. I've never seen those two hang out before. Primo and Dom, come on.
You've got Biagio, who's super creepy, and then you've got Auntie Heidi, who's someone who would make even Jason Voorhees run.
Listen, don't question me.
But
Point is,
in the ring.
See? Talking about being in control.
Taking shortcuts, Sage Sin takes down Primo and now is in control. Whether it was fair or not, she finds herself in control of Primo.
But that's the ring experience that she brings to the table. Sage Sin, look at that. Biting the head as well. Come on. I'm loving the style. Again, we were talking about it tonight. I feel like there's a little bit of anger in the air. I feel like there's a little bit of tension, and people are going to start getting a little bit more vicious in that ring tonight.
There is definitely a spice to tonight, and these two are no exception. Again, things are personal. It's not just the fact that there is a match here. The Primo and Biagio have a history, and that has to be a part of what has brought this match together. And you can see Sage Sin really taking out something on Primo tonight, and Primo trying to weather the storm here in the corner.
Problem is, that's the thing. Biagio is the target right now, and Sage Sin is not. So I don't think, Tribecca here is going to, think too smart. I guess what I'm trying to say is that he's not going to think too smartly and focus all of his anger on Sage Sin because she's not the enemy here.
Which might be exactly what Biagio was hoping for, that you'd have a distracted Primo, why Biagio's out here in the first place. You got to give Primo some credit for being smart enough to bring out Dom to give him some backup.
Anybody who hangs out with Dom is not smart. There, I said it. Don't believe
Dom,
me? I know. I've hung out with him before. Bad move
Dom,
on my part.
one of the hottest up-and-coming wrestlers here in Southern California, ladies and gentlemen. But now Primo stands tall in the ring as Sage Sin and the Void are on the outside trying to regroup. I wonder if there's a game plan in that mirror of Biagio's.
Listen, it may be the answer to the Void. Do you know about the Void? Have you been inducted into the Void? Do you know anything about it?
Their pamphlets have been left in the window of my car whenever I park around here.
I'll let you know a little secret. I've been invited to the Void personally. I haven't taken up the invitation yet, but I've been invited. That's how important I am.
I'm shocked the Void would have you, but how I digress. Again, Sage Sin is in the ring taking control of El Primo, and all personal thoughts aside, I'm surprised that Sage has been able to dominate Primo this way.
That seems a little disrespectful. Sage is a veteran. She knows that ring. She knows what, I mean, again, she's been through worse pain than just a simple wrestling match. So sometimes I always think of that about deathmatch wrestlers and people who succeed in that realm. Like, does a regular match seem like a walk in the park for them?
Getting tied up in the ropes here, and if this was a no DQ match, this might be it. But alas, it is not. We get the count to almost 5 before the hold is broken. And
again, she's taking chances. That's the thing. She's taking these crazy chances and, taking it to the limit to see if she can punish him. I mean, that's the advantage that I'm seeing clear as day in the ring. Why aren't you seeing it?
Let me ask you this, Holston. Do you think Sage wants to win, or does Sage just want to hurt Primo?
I want to say a little column A, a little column B if I know Sage Sin well enough.
The way she's attacking him, don't get me wrong, obviously being on offense is always better than having to be on defense.
Look what she's doing. I love it.
And she goes
punishment.
The 4 corners of the ring, but it almost seems like she'd rather hurt him than go for the win here. We're not seeing a lot of covers. We're not seeing a lot of roll-ups. We're not seeing a lot of the kind of submissions that you get wins with. We're seeing the kinds of stuff that just hurts people.
Well, listen, punishment's her game, and if that's what she's going to do is continually punishing him. Oh,
yeah,
see,
well, go for
there
the
goes
pin.
the pin. There you go. By the way, just want to let you know, this match has been going on. Dom has been a non-factor. Again, proving my point.
He's
Why
supposed
is he even
to be
here?
a non-factor. He's not supposed to get involved. He's there supporting his friend.
Listen, the Void is here, and they have been very supportive and very helpful. Dom has been nothing.
The Void has been sending shivers up my spine all night.
Then they're doing their job. That's the point. Oh!
Now Primo tries to fight back. Irish whip off the ropes, comes back, ducks the clothesline, gets some momentum, but eats an elbow that sends him down. Sage goes for the pin.
Yeah, and she is just. This is proof positive. I mean, she's got the upper hand. I haven't seen Tribecca get much in, if anything, on Sage Sin Supreme.
And again, if you've been following the Santino Brothers YouTube channel and following all the different matchups that have been happening, Primo has been one of the people to watch. Is really coming up as a competitor, but find himself in this Indian Deathlock type hold.
Well, I have to agree. I will agree with you. I will give the credit where credit is due. Primo is an up-and-comer. He has been fighting and clawing and having great matches in Santino Brothers and elsewhere, championship wrestling from Hollywood. He's been around, but, I mean, at the end of the day, Sage has got the upper hand right now.
And, she may have gotten the win if she didn't go for the shortcut and go for the hair and instead applied that Indian Deathlock correctly, grabbed the chin, pulled back properly, but like I said, I feel like she's doing the damage and now throwing those bows right into the corner. And sometimes dropping to one knee, preventing the Irish whip across the other turnbuckle. And right now, there's a little bit of fight to survive in Primo right now. Feels like he's not just trying to wrestle, it feels like he knows if this doesn't work out for him, things will go very bad very quickly.
Oh.
And we got
somehow he has a little gas in his engine right now. Where is it coming from?
We get an atomic drop, Manhattan drop, and up. And could we be seeing some real high offense here? No. Sage sees it coming, fights out. Maybe that damage that was done earlier is enough to stop Primo from doing the damage he wants to do.
Oh, no. A little bit of desperation moving from what I can tell.
Up and down, goes for the pin. Not enough. Now Primo's going to need to start dishing out some damage of his own if he wants to turn this thing around. I think that's what Dom's telling him on the outside right now.
I think Dom's more concerned about his hair than he is anything.
In his defense, it's good hair.
Is that a, listen, I get it. I'm bald, okay? You don't have to rub it in. Oh, Sage since the ring getting slammed down.
Is that what you have against Primo?
Let's not talk about it. Wait, he is going high up. How is he where is he cutting this from?
Trying to get the feel of his legs to jump up and drop down a big guillotine leg drop. Goes for the pin. Could this be it?
Sage Sin Supreme finding the energy to kick out of that pin. Oh, that's got to be frustrating, and I'm loving it.
And you can see that even Primo feels like that was frustrating. I think Primo thought he had it there.
Trying to punish Sage Sin Supreme with a simple chop. You're going to have to bring more to the table than that, Primo.
These two are just dropping into a slugfest here, and Sage getting the better of it. Primo fighting up, punching up right now.
You know, for the last few shows, I've absolutely been questioning what the Void is and where it's about and all the, like, what does it all mean? But what I'm seeing is it means that Sage Sin Supreme has had most of the advantage for most of this match. She seems a little down right now, but again, she's constantly fighting back. The Void's got to have some power.
Primo's stunned, but hits that spinning heel kick and looks like could go for the pin.
How is that even possible after all of it's gone on? They're both like sprawled out, crawling. Wait, what is Auntie Heidi doing?
That looked like it's about as close as it could have been. But
well,
Auntie Heidi,
from the Void.
This is the problem. What are these two doing? What is the Void doing? They shouldn't be up there. They shouldn't be up there. And thank goodness Dom Kubrick's on the outside to stop them from getting involved in a matchup that's been highly competitive.
Hey. Dom has no right to be putting hands on the rest.
That's
Auntie
right.
Heidi. What is going on out there with Dom Kubrick suddenly getting his nose in this?
Listen to these fans cheer. They love the fact that he's stopping the Void from getting involved, closing it off, closed for business. The Void is not getting involved today.
But Dom might be getting involved.
What the heck? Holy camole! Over the top rope, diving down with a swish into the Void.
Who let him in this match? Who let him in here? Unbelievable. That is, somebody.
With a quickness jumping into the
security.
air.
What is happening out there? Oh, wait a minute.
As the crowd starts to cheer, and we've got Primo about ready to take advantage, lifting Sage, but
trying to do the Alas de Angel. I don't know if that worked. Wait a minute.
Trying to take another shortcut, but misses. We get a huge spear cutting Sage Sin in half. We go for the pin. Sage says no, denies the comeback. As it looks like our referee Isaac, he wants to keep some candy for himself.
Is there any Butterfingers in there? Are you an Almond Joy fan?
Oh, what the heck?
Wait a minute.
The green mist into the eyes. Not
happy,
like this, no.
Happy Halloween, Primo. Enjoy
Primo
that.
fighting back but can't see because the mist. Dropping Primo right on his head. Goes for the pin.
And your winner, Sage Sin.
You know, you can say what you want about the Void, you can say what you want about Sage Sin, but they cheated here tonight. They took a shortcut with that green mist, and now, thank goodness Dom is here.
Listen, you call it a shortcut, I call it getting the job done. That's what they got. They got the job done. Sage Sin Supreme got the 1, 2, 3. Say what you want. They did what they came to do.
The Frog's breath here ended the match in an unfortunate way, but I think anyone watching here, everyone here at Santino Brothers has to be impressed with the fight that Primo had against 3 opponents here tonight.
3 opponents? What was Dom Kubrick invisible to you? There's 2 opponents right there. Dom's taking out the Void. I mean, unbelievable. He got what he deserved as far as I'm concerned.
Wait, what do we got happening in the ring? Dom trying to fend off the Void, and Biagio menacingly points to his wrist as if saying the time will come. You don't like to see that. You don't like to see that.
I love to see it because I want to see more people get in the Void. I feel everybody here by the end of the night should be a part of the Void. You should be part of the Void. Are you afraid of something? Are you afraid of the Void? Is that what it is?
I'm afraid of 3 things in the Void right now, and they're all leaving the ring area.
Oh,